grind stay woke. Ghetto cafe, steam in the breeze. Cruising through dreams with a mug and some peace. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Ghetto cafe in the building, steam rising from the stove. We switching lanes, they don't want it, they just pose for the smoke. If it's about that coffee, we got the roast and the toast. Shots fired from the French press, let it drip slow and boast. Mornings on the west, sun low, but the grind stay woke. Ghetto cafe, steam in the breeze. Cruising through dreams with a mug and some peace. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Ghetto cafe in the building, steam rising from the stove. We switching lanes, they don't want it, they just pose for the smoke. If it's about that coffee, we got the roast and the toast. Shots fired from the French press, let it drip slow and boast. Mornings on the west, sun low, but the grind stay woke. Ghetto cafe, steam in the breeze. Cruising through dreams with a mug and some peace. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. let the wisdom flow. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease on the coast.
Let's go. It's the AM Wake Up Show, man. It's Coffee with Rios. Let's go, baby. We up in here, man. Yes, the syndicate has been on maybe a couple week, a hiatus for a little bit. But this is Coffee with Rios. Get your coffee, get your tea, get whatever it is that you want. Get it, whatever it is that you need. Your tea, your coffee, your juice, your smoothie, your water, a watermelon smoothie, your fast juice, whatever it is, get your shit, do your thing, man. It's the morning time. We up here early. It's raining. It's raining where I am. Love my life. What up, Smartino? What up? Tea Leaf, what up? Icky Ricky, fat equals flavor, man. What's going down? Get your coffee, get your tea. Let me fix this curtain. But today at 9:15, we have the syndicate, the latest episode that's been on hold because I've been trying to figure out how to release it. If I was going to release it, I was going back and forth in my mind. Should this come out? Should I even let this information be available to the people? Because it got really real personal about our personal lives and about Manny's personal life in particular, and kind of going back and forth with myself if I should release this. Is this something that I should do? Am I being thirsty? But we're releasing it at 9:15 today. I'm releasing it early because I want to get it out the way. I just want to get it out the way. The elephant in the room. Get it done and get it passed, man. So you guys get ready for that syndicate episode at 9:15 today. You don't want to miss this. You know, I don't be blowing shit up and doing that like false shit where just making something into something that it's not. It's really a big deal, and proud of my brothers, proud of Manny, proud of Fred for that episode. It's a big deal. Hey, thank you, Smartino. I appreciate that. Keep going, Rios. I know frustrations are high with setting up, but we are here for you, bro. We're patient while you figure stuff out. We understand. Just keep doing what you're doing. I think I got it, man. I think I'm at a good place now. I think we got this internet shit kind of figured out. We got the system figured out to where things are running smoothly. The internet is good. Yeah, I think we're good, man. Rexless, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. There it is. Oh, you know what? Got to plug up. There we go. Yeah, I had this one in the bag. I had this episode in the bag. Are you talking about the syndicate episode? Like, I was going back and forth. I actually prayed on it. You know what I mean? Like, is this even necessary to share? Like, is this even necessary information for the people to have? But you guys are definitely going to be more understanding. You guys are going to be way closer to Manny. You're going to feel more personal, more close to him. Like, oh man. But that's that, man. So get ready for the syndicate at 9:15. All jokes aside, it's a serious episode. But we do discuss, because it's so late, we recorded it a week ago with the internet messing up, with the software programming messing up. I couldn't upload it. It was, the Premiere Pro was taking forever to edit. So it was basically a week late. We were supposed to drop it Wednesday. So we're a week late with the episode. So it's dropping today. And then we're going to record another one tomorrow. So Icky Ricky it's a good episode, man. It's a good episode. But outside of that, how's everybody doing? How is the Ghetto Cafe? How is everything going? The weekend is President's Day. My kids is out of school. They don't have school today. So they have a 3-day weekend. Which I love. It's raining. A 3-day weekend. The kids is at home. My wife is gonna be baking some, what did she say? A honey bun cake. She's baking a strawberry brownies. My wife has entered a cooking contest at my daughter's high school with the other parents. And I don't know if she should have. It's a bunch of white ladies who don't do nothing but bake all the time. All they do is bake. Why are you going to go into a baking contest with rich ass white ladies that don't do nothing but be home? And that if there's one thing that they can do is bake. They could fucking bake. That's literally what they do. But we're going to test it out today and see how good it is. Why is that shit not holding? Whatever. She want to enter. So that's what you want to do? You want to compete with the best of the best? That's what they do. They cook. They bake. That's all they do. That's what they good at is baking. That's about, baby, you about to lose this. You about to lose. Smartino, get your napkins ready. Get your napkins ready. Get your tissue, whatever it is that you got to get. That shit is pissing me off. It's not even tightening up, but whatever. Southern California, thank you for the super chat. Young Rios, I'm waiting for the Syndicate episode featuring Pun. That may be coming sometime. That might be coming sometime. We haven't had any guests on the Syndicate. That might happen. We might get to that. I don't see why not. You know, we got to get some we got to get some stuff going first. We got to get some few conversations need to still happen. But I don't see why that's a problem. I don't see why we all can't be adults and make that happen. Yeah, shout out to Pun, man. But yeah, there are still some conversations that need to happen. I've had my conversation, but out of respect for everybody, we make decisions as a team, and if the team says yay or nay, that's how we roll. Like it is. Nothing too serious. We had one, did we? We had one. Anya, I don't know if Anya knows how to bake, man. I don't know. I have no idea, but I'm happy, man. I'm excited about life right now. Like things are turning around, things are smoothing out. But what I do have a complaint about is like of course, politics is trash. The United States of America, trash. Pam Bondi, trash. Cash Patel, trash. Donald Trump, trash. Trash ass politics, man. And I'm not letting nobody off of the hook. I'm giving it to all of them. All of them are trash. Yeah, how do you have all this shit going on? I'm not going to go into too much about it. How do you have all this shit going on? Everywhere else around the world, if somebody was involved with the Epstein files or they had emails or talking or having too much involvement with Epstein, they have to step down from their position. They have to step down, or the prince is being like basically ostracized. The criminal shit happening. How is it that the number one person that's in it the most, that has the most to do with it, is not even having any repercussions for his activity? But CEOs of companies are having to step down, but the CEO of America don't got to step down. How is that a thing? How is that a thing? How do you get Pam Bondi on? You ask Pam Bondi about child trafficking and SA and assaults and grapes, and her response is, "Look how good the economy is doing. You guys don't want to talk about the economy and this and that and this and that. Oh, you didn't talk about, you didn't ask Mayor Garner that or whatever." Like, we're asking you that. You are the Attorney General. You are the head of the Department of Justice. We're talking to you about it right now. We're talking to you about it right now. Oh, that was from the past attorney generals and this and that. Yes, but how do you release the names? Not only did they release names of the victims, there's phone numbers that were redacted, that were exposed, the victims' names, their phone numbers, where they lived, all in those files. Not only did they reveal who they were, they revealed their phone numbers, who they were. It's like, that's what you did. You did that. But then she wants to deflect and talk about other attorney generals or other people. Well, that was this person didn't do a good job. Why you didn't talk to them about that? I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about you. At what point is she going to say, "I'm sorry, my bad, I messed up, I made a bunch of mistakes, I shouldn't have did," there's no accountability. There's no accountability. And yes, F them weirdos, but what's the problem is they're promoting non-accountability, unaccountable people, to where that's like a standard. Like, in the people that are coming up underneath them, beneath them, or whatever, is that's an acceptable level. Like, see, this is how you do. You just deflect, you wiggle your way out, never answer the questions, and never be held accountable for what you do, for your actions. Do you know who runs the Navy now? Who runs it now? Who he put in charge of the Navy was never in the military, never served in the Navy, never served in the military. I think his name is John Phelan. John Phelan, John Phelan. Let me see. I'm gonna let y'all see this. Actually, I'm gonna let y'all see this. This is who is head of the Navy right now. United States Secretary of the Navy. Does he have any military experience? No. Was he ever in the Navy? No. Is an American businessman, political donor, and art collector. Currently serving as the 79th United States Secretary of the Navy. He studied abroad in London and took classes at London School of Economics, Southern Methodist University, Harvard Business School in 1990. The Phalans regularly host fundraising events at their homes in Palm Beach. Oh, Palm Beach. Palm Beach. There we go. Palm Beach is the connection. And Aspen in 2020, fundraiser, a such and such and such. On November 27th, 2024, President-elect announced Phelan as his nominee to be for United States Secretary of the Navy. Many noted his lack of experience with the Navy, the military, national security policy, and the defense industry. Not all service secretaries come into the office with prior militaries, but he'd be the first in the Navy since 2006, an Associated Press reported. Phelan testified, How do you become indicated that Phelan flew twice, and he flew twice on the plane with Epstein. Controversy. Passengers manifests released as part of the Epstein files indicate that Phelan flew twice on the plane of Jeffrey Epstein several months before Epstein's first arrest on sex charges. Modeling agent and Epstein's associate, and 6 people whose names are redacted on the version of the manifest released in 2025. Do you understand this nasty shit? That's the Secretary of the Navy. I didn't even know that shit about him being on the Epstein's files, but the Palm Beach shit, him being from Palm Beach or living in Palm Beach, that definitely made the connection for me. What's going on, y'all? What's really happening? Well, we know what's really happening. They don't give a shit. It's a game that they playing. It's a game being played right in front of our face. If you guys want to look at, like, I don't know, if you guys want to get mad, but you also want to hear some information about this fool and what he was before, what Epstein was before the everything came crumbling down. There's a documentary right now on Netflix that is so revealing, and I don't know how people, like the dude that was in the airport that went crazy, like the brother that was in the airport that went crazy. I don't even want to say he went crazy. There was a brother in Atlanta that was like, "You guys are all just sitting here like nothing's going on, like nothing's wrong. You guys are acting like nothing's happened. They're talking about eating people, eating human flesh, and doing this to these kids, and you guys are all just sitting here, um, just chilling, like nothing's going on, like nothing's happening. You just going on with your regular life, just regular motions." And it's like there's a desensitization shit that's happening, and it's like I don't know what it's called, but it's like when you expose what you're doing to the people and let them know through like comedy, through entertainment, it's like their guards are down and they're just like these dummy people, like these zombies just walking through life that don't care. Like our president is doing the things that he's doing. Like everybody, we don't forgot about the dude going into another country and taking a whole president and his wife. Taking a whole president, what is it called? Um, it's like programming, predictive programming. Predictive programming is what it is. Predictive programming. But we forgot all about the Maduro thing. Him going over there just stealing oil. Like, yeah, I want this oil now. Yeah, yo, the president and the wife is mine. These new weapons over here. We forget about all the shit that's going on. We just the Charlie Kirk shit. Like, just it's just look at all the things that happened. This girl, this his wife taking over his company, celebrating, having a celebration for his funeral. People could pay to see his body type shit. Like, this is real life shit that's happening in our world right now. We should all be somewhat bothered. Like, you should be at least a little bothered by what's going on. Like, this shit's not cool. Jordan pinched the little kid's. Oh no. 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 Jordan didn't do that. Gus returns. No. Thank you. Now go on. And the fall guys being like the Cosbys, the R. Kellys, um the Sean Puffy the Diddy's. I think those are all like sacrificial lambs. I'm gonna look into this Michael Jordan shit. I don't know nothing about that. That shit just really actually hurt my heart if that's real. Like Cosby, R. Kelly, um, Diddy. There's more people out there. I think those were just fall guys to try to put people to sleep. Like, oh, okay, let's put them to sleep. Let's give them some food. Let's give them some meat and potatoes. Let's sacrifice these celebrities so that they don't actually get to the further extent, the further level. I almost called it. This is what I said. If we arrest all the people that should be arrested in the Epstein files, the whole system would crash. Well, god damn it, it's time for the system to crash. It's time. All while nobody. No, R. Kelly was out of pocket for sure. They were all out of pocket, but they was given little crumbs so that it would suffice the appetite of the society. That would be like, okay, we're doing good. We're getting the monsters off the street. Little did we know that it was some real fucking monsters out here, and they are saving them. They're protecting the monsters. They're keeping their names redacted, blacked out. We can't, like, what do you mean we can't know their names? How can we know the names of the victims, but not the people that were doing the shit to them? Damn it. Jordan, he might lose his, if that's real, if he did that, I heard about him winning the Daytona 500. He was so excited about that. I didn't hear that. I didn't hear he did that. I didn't know he did that. But they just dropping little crumbs to satisfy us. Like, oh, okay, put them back to sleep so they don't really dig deep into the shit. No one's even talking about like Epstein was to me murdered in his cell. They didn't want him to speak. Like the cameras was all the video is all gone. There's way more. What about this lady who just got kidnapped? She just got kidnapped. She's still kidnapped. The daughter is on the bad side of the other people. And now they kidnapped her mama. The news anchor's mama got kidnapped. The Vlad shit. I gotta watch that. Let me see this Jordan thing. Damn it, I really don't want this to be true. Y'all, is it AI, man? Oh man. That's hella inappropriate. Hella inappropriate. That's inappropriate. Inappropriate. Is that his pops right there watching? Like, nigga, what are you doing? Like, no, come on, cuz. He like that's that dumb old man shit. Like, what are you doing? Like, what? Like, low key, not even low key, high key. Somebody doing that to my son. I'm about to lay you out. Look, but the other guy just looking like that's a natural occurrence. Like that happens all the time. Like they just walked around pinching booties. Everything is not weird. Yeah, that's weird. That's not his grandson. This is what somebody says. Many of y'all did not grow up with your grandparents, so I understand this is weird or out of the norm. Michael Jordan is a father, and best of all, he is a grandfather now. I'm sure he plays with his grandson the same way. It's sad celebrating the old-fashioned way with a child is play out, yet it's cool to see a child never take his eyes off a phone or an iPad. No, man. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. That's weird behavior. That's not his grandson, granddaughter. That's not his grandchild. And that's weird behavior. Like that's just like that's out of pocket, inappropriate, out of pocket. Is it assault or is it like he's being goofy? Like clearly he's doing it in front of everybody. He don't think nothing's wrong with it. And obviously they must have that kind of behavior in relationship. But like, damn, nigga, like you ain't gonna tell your son don't let nobody. Like, you ain't telling your son, don't let nobody touch you in these places. Don't let nobody inappropriately touch you. Don't let nobody touch you in these places, these private places. I don't care who they are. See the person in the thing talking about, y'all, obviously y'all didn't grow up with grandmas and grandpas. Like, my grandpa was trying to sell me a gun at 6 years old and was mad at my mom for not letting her give it to me. My grandma, yeah, she pinch our faces and give us kisses and hugging and like the most loving lady. Yeah, that's our grandma. Like the most, we're her babies. We're her babies. Yeah, a grandma, a black grandma, a brown grandma, white grandma. Their grandchildren, yes, we're their like ultimate babies. Grandparents are crazy about their grandchildren. I love that. I can't wait to be a grandpa. I can't wait to be a grandpa. To just spoil my grandchildren and not have to worry about all the tough shit and the bedtimes and waking up and doing homework and this and that. As a grandparent, you just get to love your babies and just get to be the fun people. That just because he's doing that, what he did does not make that grandfather behavior. And you can't have grandfather behavior with a kid that's not yours. That's not your grandchild. Who is that kid? Now they done made a meme out of this little dude. And why is your reaction when somebody's groping your booty? Why are you not like, hey, what the hell's going on? Why are you so cool with it? Like you should be like the booty behavior. The kid should have looked back like on his own, like, what the hell is going on? That's for real. Yes, this is old, dumb old man shit. Like super stupid, dumb. But also, these celebrities, they're not in the real world. They don't have real world standards or real world like repercussions for the shit they do. He might be this kid's godfather. I don't fucking know what. But you like that's just over the top, dude. What happened to headlocks? What happened to punching and just like, what's up, man? Look, we did this. When do you look at somebody's booty and be like, I'm just going to grope his booty? Like, it's not the first time it happened. It's too comfortable. And now, like they get to operate on a different level. They get to operate however they want. Then now Michael Jackson, everything is questionable now. Pizzagate, Michael Jackson, all that shit. Do you know the dude that did Pizzagate, the guy who went in there with the gun? He only fired one shot in Pizzagate, and he shot the hard drive. The one shot that he shot Pizzagate hard drive. All the shit is destroyed. all the shit that they was talking about that, all the things that they was talking about that, the dude go up in there, one shot, shoots the hard drive. Don't shoot nobody, just shoot the hard drive. Man, y'all might as well stop wearing Jordans right now. Y'all might as well stop wearing Jordans right now. That's harsh. That's just some shit. Like, there needs to be a conversation, an inappropriate conversation. Because at the least, I'm going to go back to it. At the least, you can't do that shit at work. You can't even do that at work. That's sexual harassment. That is sexual harassment. At work, you would be fired at work for doing that. You would literally be fired for doing that at work. Go to a woman at work, go to somebody at work, go up to anybody at work and do that. You're fired. That's at least, at minimum is sexual harassment. And you own the job too, because that's his job. I think he's the owner of this not car company, but race team. Then they won the Daytona 500. And LaToya Jackson coming out, she came out a while ago talking about her husband made her say the things that she said about Michael. Her husband made her say, guess what her husband was? The apple juice. Her husband made her go against Michael Jackson. They was after him. They was after Michael Jackson. Like, who do you think Mike was talking to? Who do you think Michael Jackson was talking to in the video with the pelodrones in Brazil when he was in, I think he was in Brazil making that video. Hit me, get me, you can never break me. Dun, 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 dun. He was fed up. He was talking about those people. He was talking about those people. I feel like they could shoot me, they could do this, they can drug me, they could give me an overdose. Like, this is the funny thing. People want to segue out of these weird topics. Like, you can't segue out of life. The shit that we talking about is like really happening in life. We all want to just segue out. We want to segue out into some shit. Let's go to the next topic. That's what's wrong with us. We want to segue to something else. Oh man, segue to something funny. Segue to something a little lighter. Segue to some this and that. Because we just are uncomfortable with real life. So we just want to move on to other shit. That's making me a little uncomfortable. Let's segue into something else. Let's talk about a different discussion. This conversation is weird. No, this conversation is not weird. The world is fucking weird. It's not the conversation is weird. It's the fucking world is weird as fuck, man. Oh, shit.
They're real, but I haven't seen them, and they're not being kept in what is it?
Yes,
Area
we'll
Area 51. There's no underground facility unless there's this enormous conspiracy, and they hid it from the President of the United States.
What was the first question you wanted answered when you became president?
Where are the aliens?
Where are the aliens? Are aliens real?
They're real, but I haven't seen them, and they're not being kept in what is it?
Area 51.
Area 51. There's no underground facility unless there's this enormous conspiracy, and they hid it from the President of the United States.
What was the first question you wanted answered when you became president?
Where are the aliens?
Over the last year, we found out that there are aliens. Aliens are real. If that's AI, that's AI. But no matter what, the government has come out and said aliens are real. We have real unidentified flying objects, real shit that's happening. We do have these files of saying that these hierarchies, these higher ups are eating people, kidnapping kids and doing this stuff, eating kids and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Yeah, and there are aliens. So you mean to tell me that vampires and cannibals are real? They're really happening like in today's age? In the US, engaging in cannibalism will almost certainly lead to prosecution under various existing laws. The primary legal issues revolve around how human flesh is obtained and how the remains are treated. Idaho's cannibalism is effectively illegal everywhere due to other serious criminal laws, but most jurisdictions, including the United States and federal level and in 49 states, do not have a specific statute that explicitly uses the word cannibalism as a crime. Legality in the United States. Engaging in cannibalism would almost certainly lead to a prosecution under various existing laws. The primary legal issues revolve around how human flesh is obtained and how the remains are treated. Did you murder the person? Did you abuse the person? Desecration of a corpse, unlawful possession of human remains, public health regulations. Not that it is, dude, we are in a crazy place. We're in a crazy place, man. Oh. Oh my God. Oh man. So we found out all this shit, right? We found out all this shit. We just witnessed these Palestinian babies just done, these Palestinian people being done horribly wrong. Genocide, babies being just unalived. And we just sat back, witnessed this shit, and just was like, and for the main course, the David scandal. Nigga, this shit is a trip. The David shit. I think he's guilty. I think they arrested him and he's guilty. It's rough out here. Right now, if there was a time to rebel against everything, it's no better time than right now. It's no better time than right now. We found out the elites are doing what they're doing. We know they love placentas. We know they love adrenochrome. We know that they are taking babies. We know that they're taking pictures with these young adults, these young women, these young girls, these young boys. We know they're doing all that. We know that there's aliens. We know that there's shit that we can't explain. We know that you're going in places just taking presidents, using weapons that we ain't never heard of or whatever. Right now, if there was ever a time to be legit like crazy, yeah, I'm crazy. Yeah, the world has made me crazy. This is the shit. This is the world, like, fuck. This is the world our kids are growing up in. What up, Mel? All this crazy shit that we're tripping off of, like, damn, this is weird. This is 100% this way. This is this. This is like the norm of what our children are growing up in. Like, think about what the new crazy is going to be. Think about what the new crazy is, the new standard of what the next generation of mental illnesses or whatever is going to happen with this generation that's growing up in this crazy ass world. You want to fade Mike? The parents of that kid should want to fade Mike. That behavior was unacceptable. Questionable behavior. That's it. Questionable. Just imagine if you looked over and you saw somebody doing that to your son. So Nagwal, so your cousin's boyfriend works as Coast Guard, and his coworker said, "How come we don't have those weapons they used in Venezuela? Like we as civilians, there's a lot of weapons that they have that we should not have access to." There's weapons that are out there that we civilians should not have access to, unless we know how to build that shit ourselves. I think this is GFS. I think the David shit is worse than the OJ shit. Like, I feel like they have way more evidence against David than they did OJ. Like, yeah, they had the blood stuff on OJ, but I feel like they have way more evidence on this dude David. Like, he had the car, it remains in the car. She was living with him. Like, all this shit is just like, he made songs about her, did this, that. Yeah. Oh, man. I want somebody to put together a PowerPoint of the most egregious, outrageous shit that's in, not even the most, but just a PowerPoint of bullet points of the shit in the Epstein files. What do they call that? Like not a summary, but a synopsis. But sometimes they have books and playwrights or whatever where they just have all the main points of the book or the shit. I want them to have that for the Epstein files. Have a chapter of all the names. Have a chapter of all of the transgressions. How many girls are involved, and this fucking fact that only Ghislaine Maxwell and Epstein were arrested for this shit. How is there only 2 arrests? Ask yourself that. How is there only 2 arrests? No, I didn't hear about the biolab. Is it like the lab that was in Wuhan, China? Wuhan, where COVID and all that shit was? They're developing all kinds of shit, man. Population control. But give me a synopsis. Give me a list of bullet points of just the whole Epstein files. And this is just what they've released. This is only a percentage of what they've released. There's way more. Cliff notes. Cliff notes. There you go, Gus. Gus returns. Cliff notes. I need the Epstein Cliff notes. Everybody should, for every citizen of the United States of America, we should have received the Epstein Cliff notes. It should have been mailed to everybody's address, or everybody's email should have the Cliff notes of the Epstein files. This company's CEO, this person that owns this company, they all did this, this, and that. Give us the opportunity to say we want to support them or not support them. Stop going to Target, go to Target. We need Cliff notes. Right. In the mail, spam calls. We should be getting updated constantly on this. Now, do I believe that absolutely anybody that knew Epstein was a monster? I don't believe that. I don't believe anybody and everybody who knew him or dealt with him was a monster. Epstein was like Bruce Wayne, rich ass motherfucker. Everybody wanted to be around because he's like a playboy and he had all the money. Nobody knew how he had all that money in New York. And oh, he's the who's who of who's who. Like you want to definitely be at his parties. You want to be at the entertainment. You want to talk to him. You want to get something done. Talk to Epstein. So his circle of people that were trying to be around him and utilize his resources or whatever, I don't think everybody knew what was going on with him. Not every single person. But the history of Epstein, like just think, like just this rich playboy that has all this information with the richest people, the most powerful people hanging, and then he's just like hanging around and being around in New York and shit, in Palm Beach, having parties. Like he was, who I'm trying to think of like what character I could compare him to. Great Gatsby. He's like the Great Gatsby that was a monster. That's what Epstein was, like Great Gatsby. He's like the Great Gatsby. Yeah, Ohio ties. Most of them did business with him after his court case, including Jay-Z. So I called Jay-Z. So I called Cap. Nigga, there's motherfuckers that still in the hood deal with niggas that's murderers that smoke their homie. That still deal with him. That don't mean that he helped him smoke his homie. People have low standards. Like, I don't give a fuck what he did as long as I get to make some money. Just because you don't give a fuck about what he did doesn't mean you operated and conducted yourself in the shit that he's doing. These motherfuckers are all about that. Their God is money. That's their God. Their God is money. Nigga, if R. Kelly came out right now and or whoever came out right now, it's niggas that's gonna do business with R. Kelly right now. Does it mean that they took part in what he did? Or that they were complicit in what he did? It's nah. It means that they don't give a fuck about that shit. It means they don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care what he did. That's what he did in his own time. So sign this contract, nigga. What you do get to see is that if they dealt with business with him afterwards, is you get to see their moral compass is in the wrong direction. Their moral compass is completely off. Lutnick, this dude, still dealing with him afterwards. Trump still dealing with him afterwards. That means to tell me that in your eyes, that ain't that bad to you. That's not that bad to you. I ain't really tripping. He snitched on that other nigga. He ain't snitched on me. He didn't snitch on my family. He snitched on his homies. Walk it in Houston. Well, can't feed your kids Bible pages. But walking in Houston, it's not like these people are struggling for money. It's not like they are thirsty for money. They're not thirsty. They are the uber rich. Harry Steez XL. Everyone has a price. Everyone has a price. I don't think everybody, like when you say price, you're talking about money. I think everybody has a limit that they will go to a certain, like you may not do it for money. You may not do it for money, but you may do it for your family. You may do it for a threat. You may do it for this, or somebody might have your kid. And you'll do something that you normally wouldn't do because they're threatening their life. Like how the cartel will have people's family members and this, that. Like, this is what I want you to do. You wouldn't normally do it. You won't do it for a certain amount of money. You won't do it for money. but you'll do it for the survival of your family. I have your whole family. What will you do for your family? I don't got a dollar amount for sure. For my soul, for this, like, are you gonna be, what was that guy's, Abraham? Was it Abraham? Abraham was willing to go and sacrifice his son for the Almighty. What are you willing to do? They got your daughter. Somebody's got your daughter. Somebody's got your mom, your wife, your husband, your son. I need you to go up in here and do this. That's still just because it's not a dollar amount, that's still a price. Yeah, it says it's all about your priorities, but it don't make you a criminal. That's the only thing I'm saying. Niggas, I'm saying everybody who deals with them ain't a criminal, ain't this, ain't that. But if you know, I'm talking about prior dealings to the sexual assault shit. They're bringing up people that before his sexual assault or before his case. Not everybody knows what was going on with that cat. But if you know after you dealing with him afterwards, that means your moral compass is off. See, that's what I'm saying. The conversation changes when you change the source or the return. Like, oh, yeah, I won't do anything like that for money. I wouldn't do anything like that for money. Shout out to Alberto. Look at Vlad's tweets about Jay-Z. I don't know. I don't think those are real. Do you think the tweets is real? But people will do certain things for their family, for their loved ones. You'll go to a further extent for your baby than you will for a dollar amount. What would you do? What's your limits when your baby's life is on the line, or your baby's being tortured, or your wife or mom is being tortured? What wouldn't you do? Ohio ties. What's debatable? The girls didn't know. The little girls didn't know that they was about to be treated that way. That's what I was saying, Mel Strain. There's a little bit of truth to every lie. There's a little bit of truth. And what was your purpose? What was Vlad's purpose? Why was he revealing this information? What was your purpose? What was the point? You just wanted, just one day, you just was like, I'm about to put out this crazy lie. I'm about to just do this. There's reasoning behind it. There's reason behind it. So you just went to sleep, woke up one morning and was like, I'm about to troll the hell out of Rock Nation and Megan Thee Stallion, Tory Lanez, and all this stuff. Very sensitive information, very sensitive topic, people's babies, people's families. I'm just gonna do this. No, dude, you ain't know I'm just gonna do this and just out of nowhere, just have this big ass tweet. Yeah, there was sarcasm sprinkled in there. Sarcasm sprinkled in. Every bag, like if you're in a roast session, are you bagging you and the homies, or you are and a bunch of people around and there's bagging happening, or somebody's like, you guys is roasting, going back at each other. There's a little bit of truth behind them roasts. You bagging on how ugly I am. You actually, a little bit of you actually thinks I'm ugly. Bagging on how fat I am and how this, that. You deep down, you do feel this way. You feel like I'm fat and out of shape and lazy. Every little troll, there's a little revealingness of the troller. The troller. Ohio ties, that ain't got nothing to do with it. The wicked exposing the wicked, I got no issue with that. That's completely off topic. He was being tongue in cheek. Is that what it's called? We don't know none of them, but it was tongue in cheek. Why would you do that? Why? What's the reason behind it? There was thought, like, you don't just, and it wasn't just like, the other thing is, it wasn't just some little, like just a little one sentence tweet. There was a lot of effort behind that shit. There was a lot behind that shit. It wasn't just like, oh, you know, Jay-Z, this, that, ha, ha, ha. No, it was a whole manifesto damn near. It was a whole manifesto. What's your reason, man? What's your inspiration behind this? What motivated you? Oh, shit. Nah. Encrypted truth within the lies. Just get a read between. Just got to read between them. Just read between them. Read between the lines. If somebody says enough shit about you, and like just imagine, like if you just out and about, or you are like in a group setting or whatever. Every time you're in this group setting, this person is always downing you. This person's always down and you always got something negative to say about you. Like every time you're around, you got something negative to say. Every time I'm around you, you worried about me. They not just playing. There's a reason why they single you out and are on you. They feel a certain way about you. They don't like you. Or you might be an easy target. That's why you gotta, if somebody is singling you out, making you an easy target, make yourself an uneasy target. Like, yeah, I don't bag, but I punch niggas in the nose. Sorry. I don't do the bagging thing. I let you do it 5 times. You did it 5 times. I punched you 1 time. I think that equals out. I just don't do the bagging stuff. But if you keep letting it happen, you keep letting it happen, this is the standard. This is acceptable. There's some truth on that shit. Like, oh, okay. No, I did punch you in the nose because I really, really didn't like you. I really don't like you. I wouldn't punch nobody in the nose that I really care about, that I really love. But you're the exception. I don't really give a fuck about you. Hey, but Nick bags. Some people you don't have the energy to bag with. Like, I got bags, I got jokes. I could bag and joke with the best of them. But some people I don't got bag. I'm not bagging with you. Like, you're not even my person. You're not my people's. I'm not about to sit here and bag with you. I don't even know you. You can't even use my name or talk about me in that light. I don't know you, nigga. Don't think you can, just because me and my cousin is doing something or are joking and laughing, don't think you could jump in on that. You ain't this. You ain't over here on this side. You ain't family. Who do you think you are? That's the thing too. Jokes and hands. Hey, in 5 minutes, the syndicate is dropping, and Manny drops a bomb in the syndicate. It's a late episode. It's a late drop. I was supposed to drop it last week, but I had issues with the internet, issues with my Premiere Pro programming, but it is ready to drop. It's at 9:15 today. Let me make sure I'm not lying. Okay, we got it dropping today at 9:15. Yep. February 16th. Today is a premiere. So you guys jump in the chat, go in there. The shit that Manny's talking about, the shit that Fred's talking about, the shit that I'm talking about is all real life shit. And I don't think if GFS is in here, if Ohio Ties is still in here, I don't think you guys have ever, maybe you have, and I would like to know if you guys have seen this kind of conversation with three men, three black men discussing what is being discussed in the way that is being discussed. Because a lot of us deal with it. A lot of us have these issues, but we keep them inside. And it's a common occurrence. It's common, but it's just not discussed. And the pain behind it and the emotion behind it is not talked about. So go to the syndicate, and you guys let me know your opinions on how you feel about what was happening or what happened. And have you had that discussion before? Have you witnessed that discussion before? And did that discussion help you guys? Did that help you guys? What do you think about it? Do we need to have more discussions like that? We as a people, we on the platform, we on the syndicate, is there need for more of these type of discussions where we discuss the taboo? So, yeah, I'm proud of us. I'm not even gonna lie. I held on to this syndicate episode, second guessing myself. Like, should we even release this shit? Should I release it? Is it worth it? Is there value to being this open and this vulnerable? Does there need to be some shit that's left alone and not on the table for the world to see, and for the fear of people joking or bagging on it, making ridiculing us, making it into a spectacle? But I had to think to myself, like, who cares what they do with it? What matters is who this shit is about to help, who this is going to help, how it's going to help. It's not about worrying about what somebody or what people are going to do with it. You know what I mean? Like, people are going to laugh at us no matter what. People are going to laugh at you no matter what. People are going to joke about you no matter what. So that's really what I learned and what I went through is, like, don't worry yourself. Like, what's the thing? Lions don't worry themselves with what sheep think or whatever. But hey, we're gonna see. You know what I mean? Like, we're gonna see where our own maturity levels are. Like, sometimes we think that we're mature and that we're ready to be something, to do something, and then we're not. Oh, I thought I was ready, but we weren't. How do I share? So we're gonna see how mature we are as men. Like, we'll see how mature we are and if we were actually ready for this. But I think we are. I think we are, and I think on the back end of it, it's more valuable that we have these discussions and talk about the stuff that we're talking about. And it helps you move on from a situation. Sometimes you can be holding so tight to some shit and holding on to it that is bogging you down. It's weighing you down. This information, this experience, this pain is bogging you down, holding you down. And when you get the opportunity to release it, it's like a breath of fresh air. Like, damn, got rid of that shit. And I think that's what we did. And we've been dealing with it for a minute. Hopefully everybody takes it. Not hopefully. I don't care what nobody does. I don't care what anybody does. But this is the link right here, you guys. I'm gonna pin it up top. Damn, Nip come out with an album. It's live now, everybody. I'm out. Boom. Go check it out right now. Get in the chat. Go do your thing. All love, all the time. Everybody, it came out at 9:15. The Syndicate episode. Get ready. Please leave comments and let me know. Really be honest and share what's going on, how it made you feel. And you got to watch the whole thing. You got to watch the whole thing and just be honest, be truthful. And it's all love all the time, man. Y'all go be good. Go, it's pinned at the top. Go check out the Syndicate episode. Boom.
Ghetto cafe in the building, steam rising from the stove. We switching lanes, they don't want it, they just pose for the smoke. If it's about that coffee, we got the roast and the toast. Shots fired from the French press, let it drip slow and boast. Mornings on the west, sun low, but the grind stay woke. Ghetto cafes.